Warming up. We are live. We are live. I hope you got that chick is the crazy chick that your mom warned you about. Big girl. Omarosa panties on tonight. It is episode 225 of the Who Moved My Freedom podcast. Live from the Strange Media Studios here in Gainesville. Our usual cast of troublemakers. Babyface P, there he goes. Ready to bring the noise. Also, Walter, the killer, Keller, senior.
Senior? No,
there's shave now. You're not senior?
There's a senior, actually. Well, my dad's the same name as me.
You're junior.
No, I'm a second.
You're the second. Oh, I keep forgetting. You're the second. You're number two. You are number two, Walter.
Two. Yeah.
I don't know. That's not a good thing. You're number two. Who does number two work for? Do you know where that line comes from?
The big boss lady. That's him.
Who does number two work for? It's a line in a movie.
Number one. Make it so number one.
Let's see who can figure that out. What line of what movie that comes from? We're live. We're back. Shout out to everyone. It's FreeForAll Monday. I hope you guys all had a great weekend. I know I saw you guys. When did I see you guys?
We had a fantastic week.
Saturday. Yes. You had a good weekend, Babyface?
Oh hell yeah! We had some fun this weekend.
Yes, we did.
Got to shoot a gun of my dreams. Got to shoot a bunch of other stuff. We had some fun.
What was the gun of your dreams that you got to shoot?
Should we say? I don't know if have you put that video up yet?
No, I haven't.
I put one up on Instagram and it's getting a shitload of views. So
awesome. Okay, I got to share that on Instagram. So you never shot an MP5?
Never even held an MP5.
Oh wow!
And that I think I said it in the video, but one of my dream gun, my top choice ever, if I could get a gun, would be a full auto MP5 Navy, which has the 4 selector lower. But I got to shoot Walter's full auto MP5, and it was everything that I had hoped for.
Yeah, but
it was awesome.
But this is where Walter didn't he shoot an MP5 before? No, I guess
I've never shot an MP5 ever.
I thought you did, man.
Never shot one of the Zeniths. Never shot anything.
Oh well, if he says he hasn't, then he hasn't. Maybe he just wasn't there when we did it before. That's probably what happened.
Yeah, I never got a chance to.
Okay. Yeah, for some reason in my brain, because I know you've always wanted to do it, but I thought you did do it.
Nope.
Oh, you just weren't. Okay, you weren't there. Okay, so finally, your cherry has been popped. How do you feel?
It was awesome. It was everything I'd hoped for. It was awesome.
I could get deeper on that.
Oh, I know.
Literally and figuratively. No. Okay, I'm gonna try to behave at least in the beginning. Walter, how was your weekend?
Well, you saw me Saturday, so. And then Sunday, I took my time getting up Sunday. I did not become vertical until close to 11 o'clock.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
What?
I don't blame you.
But anyways, yeah. So once I got going, went to breakfast with my significant other and my son. And then
what about Peggy?
She's my significant other.
Oh, okay. I'm just messing with you.
Wise guy. And then I went off and did dude stuff.
Oh, okay. Very cool. Let me guess. You were working on Jeeps of some sort.
No, I went. Well, I was close to them. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I know Sean was working on some Jeeps, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was working on a truck of another friend of ours, M151. Yeah.
Okay.
No, they got to a point and they were going to work on that later, I guess, that day. But I went over and helped him do some other stuff. And just hung out,
Okay. Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. So you know what? We're going to talk about a bunch of things. I'm going to go shout out everyone, but the thing I wanted to talk about here the most is Omarosa and the legend of the one black friend. We're not going to get deep into it right now, Walter. Just hold your fire.
I'm good. I mean, I don't know the dirty details, but I know enough details to be like, holy, what a dumb biatch.
Okay, we're gonna get into this. Do you know what the legend? Let's ask this question while I give the people the shout out, and then we're gonna come back and get into it. But first, Do you know what the legend of the one black friend is?
I have no idea.
The legend of the one black friend?
Yeah. Do you know what this is?
No, I do not.
Well, let me ask you guys. So how many black friends do you guys have? Let's see. Other than me.
What?
People
Okay, so Babyface has one. There you go. The legend holds true with Babyface. What about you?
Well,
Walter?
it doesn't count because other than you, that's two. It can't other than you. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Okay. So there you go. So you've only got the one. You've got two.
You count. You can't count yourself out.
You've got another black friend.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What about you, Walter?
I'm drawing a blank right at this moment here. So.
Okay.
It's somebody that we see on a regular basis. Let's say that. There are acquaintances, but I don't see them on a regular basis. That's why.
Yeah. I think the root of everything that we're going to talk about after we shout out everyone is that apparently, like, Omarosa was is it Omarosa? I always call it Omarosa. Omarosa.
She must drive a Camaro.
Omarosa. Is it Omarosa?
Exactly.
I don't know how to say her name properly.
I'm not sure either, so I'm not going to try it.
We're gonna have to look it up and see if there's a actual way to say her name. But I think that's playing out as Trump's one black friend. I don't really believe that's true, but
I don't believe that either. No.
It's a interesting combo. It's bringing some. She's hitting the news or whatever today, so we'll talk about that. But there's tons of news. You guys, I'm sure, have stuff that happened over the weekend, happened today. You want to talk about, right?
A little bit.
Okay, Babyface. I can see Babyface has something.
I'm just reading through to see what's going on right now.
Oh, okay.
And they launched that rocket toward the sun too this weekend, didn't they?
What?
There's a probe going toward the sun. They actually crash into the sun.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know about that. Who launched it? Was it SpaceX or is it NASA?
I think it was lost. So it was lost. It's launched it at Cape Canaveral. So I'm not sure who's the launcher.
Okay.
But
because I know that Musk.
It went up on a Delta 5, I think, or whatever. So
okay.
That's not SpaceX on Delta.
Okay. All right. Because I know that Musk, I think somehow Elon Musk came out and said that he has like private funding or something like that for Tesla from Saudi Arabians or whatever. I don't know if that's true, not true. I think it made the stock go up, and then the stock crashed, and now he's getting investigated for something. So it's a bunch of maybe one publicity stunt too far for Elon Musk. So we'll talk about that. All these things. You guys can let us know. People can let us know in the chat what they think about the whole Omarosa. What do you think about that? We'll talk about it. We'll get into it. So Special K, he was number one. Shout out to Special K. He says, happy Monday, Strangerholics. I see Ridge Runners in here. He says, what up, Mr. Strange? He says, and he said, technically, according to the timestamp, he's number one with Special K. I can't see the timestamp. I don't know. So Special K claimed it. What can I say? We've got Boss Hog, DCG 44s, Richard Hughes, Michael Bender as well. Let's see who else is in here so far. I see STL Storm Spotter, Rafael Morales, Big Dick Willie is in the house.
Big Dick Willie's in the house.
Big Dick Willie says, "What up?" Why are you laughing?
Bless your heart.
That's his name. That's his name. To any YouTube people out there that
you suck.
Pull us live off the air, as Babyface, I'm sure is gonna remind us that that's happened to some people. That's why I'm rocking the "You Suck" shirt. You guys know that they gave the late Boy Scout a strike.
For what?
I don't know. I mean, that's what he made a video saying, like, I don't know what YouTube is striking me for, because he did everything according to their guidelines. That's one of the serious things I wanted to talk about, because it seems like I think that we are wasting our time with YouTube, and we've got to start like putting our stuff off on some other platforms. I've been looking at Gunstreamer. I've been looking at YouTube. Walter, I think you signed. Did you sign up for both?
I did them both. They've already got my stuff on both of them. Boom.
Wow. So they pulled all your stuff over?
Oh,
already?
yeah, man. It was super simple. I mean, all I had to do was just tell them I wanted to do it.
Awesome.
And they did it. Now I got to go out there and I got to tune the pages a little bit, but it's up.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. You've got to go clean it up, make it look good.
Put a nice header up there and stuff like that.
Yeah. So Babyface, I don't know what you're doing with your stuff, but you need to go choose one of those.
Well, man, Alex Jones is going to YouTube, man, and he's a.
Is he really?
Oh yeah, he's already there. He's already there.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh yeah, he got after he got kicked off or booted out of everything else.
Yeah. Alex Jones is all up in that YouTube.
Everybody. Well,
Yeah.
It's always fun to make fun of the certain guys, but when the stuff they say comes true, it's like, oh, maybe
I like Alex Jones.
Maybe he wasn't quite so nutty as everybody thinks.
I like Alex Jones personally. I'm not saying I believe everything he says.
No. You can't take it all for. But
Alex Jones is like my Inquirer magazine.
Yeah, seriously.
You know,
he talks about Bat Boy.
Yeah, sometimes it's entertainment. Sometimes it's real.
Yeah,
and he's I haven't watched that much, but what I've watched, he's emotionally attached to the stuff too. It's not like an act, I don't think, with him.
Yeah, he's very passionate. It's very passionate, man.
Right.
Yeah, he really believes in the Stargate.
Well, you should. I have one right back.
Absolutely. Yeah, and what is it? What's Alex Jones' other big thing? Oh, the gay frogs.
Yeah.
The gay frogs. It's the gay frogs.
Turn the frogs gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's lots of strikes, though. There were lots of strikes. I think Babyface, you told me someone lost their channel, right? A bunch of people, I think.
I don't think they lost their channel. I think and I haven't seen what happened since, but as what was it, Thursday or Friday? H3H3's podcast got taken offline because they were talking about Alex Jones.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. They're big time. They're multi-million subscriber. Like
what is that again? H3H3?
Yeah, I don't know if it stands for anything, but that's just what they go by.
I've never been there.
Could it be?
They're really entertaining.
Okay.
But yeah, they got kicked off for talking about Alex Jones. I don't know if the strike's been removed or not.
Yeah. So they pulled them off air while they were live, like they did to us a while back.
They're in the middle of a podcast.
Yeah. What is that maneuver called? Is that called getting stranged?
That's called
getting stranged off the air.
Oh, the blackout, baby.
Oh, the blackout. I like that one.
The blackout.
The strange blackout. They hit him up with that. So yeah, that stuff's going on. We'll get into that too. We can get deeper into that. I know Babyface, maybe you can find out. I know there's people who did lose their channel. There's other people that got strikes, that got videos deleted. All kinds of stuff was going on over the weekend. Let's see who else we got in here. Strange Media moderator Joe Loafers is also in. Let's see, the Archangel, LV Louis Cypher as well. JB. So JB says Florida shooter now charged with manslaughter. The AG stepped in.
Oh, really?
Yep.
What?
Yeah, they got charged.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that one too. Strange Media moderator gave me $5. He gave to us. I don't know what the $5 is for, but thank you. Appreciate it.
Just because.
Yeah, just because we're awesome. Or just because, well, he's awesome. He's
just
the
because.
awesome.
Don't push it. Just because.
Yeah. Chris Bullis is here as well. Let's see. Sergeant Poppy. Who else we got in here? Who else do we have? Who's in here? Bricks. Ghetto Hood Gamer. John Dieter is in here as well. Armament and Axis. Psycho 316. Big Al. Did I say Michael Bender? Okay. Can't remember. Cody Phillips. And let's see who else we got in here. Glock 19 Gen 5, Streamlight, TLR 1, H1. That's that person's name. Clover Tax says, "What up? Don't want no Omarosa panties, but thank you, Hank Walter, babyface." Don't lie, Clover Tack. I know you want some of those.
I don't want none of them leftist. What?
Wait, Omarosa's not leftist.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, that's where I don't get this whole thing. It's like,
yeah. So Richard Hughes, we got. Well, he says, Walter, Hank has the hacienda. What is your place called?
Oh, my place?
Yeah.
The shop.
Well, yeah, I have the shop, and then we also have the
secret location.
We have the clandestine testing facility.
Oh, right.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Yeah. Which we cannot
That
speak
only
of.
appears once in a while, by the way.
Yeah. First rule of the clandestine shooting facility.
Do it in January when it's not so freaking hot. That's what
Exactly.
Yeah.
The Tyven Show is also here. Shout out to him, Gregory Bradley, as well.
It just appeared, man. Little
Black Diamond Guns and Gear, tacos and French fries is in here. Hachi Zenki is also here. It says, I take it everyone saw the investigators' final report on the Stoneman Douglas shooting. Didn't see that. Babyface,
No, I haven't.
I haven't seen that. We might need to pull that up. Ray Bazzolo is also in here. He said Austin Powers. Ray is the man. That is the movie I was talking about.
Oh, Austin Powers.
Ray is the man. Yeah. Special shout out to Ray Bazzolo for knowing Austin Powers. Who does number 2 work for? That's where that comes from. Basically, what was happening, I forgot which Austin Powers. I think it was the second or the third one, and he was like he was fighting some dude. I think it was the Lucky Charms dude in the toilet stall.
Yeah, that's the toilet stall.
Yeah, and he was fighting,
and then people would come in.
Yeah, and he's like, "Who does number 2 work for?"
Good movies.
Yeah, those I don't know. It's silly, but I love Austin Powers movies. Those make me laugh. So, which is all. It's just like that's all you need from a movie.
Nice.
I don't. There's enough serious crap going on. I don't need to be all serious.
Yeah. And there's boobies. And Austin Power invented the fembot with boobies that shoot missiles and have machine guns. So
I guess he's the man then, right?
Yeah. So you can't hate on that. I mean, when we actually get fembots that could do that, that's when a fembot with machine guns coming out the boobies, that is the ultimate goal of humanity, as far as I'm concerned. Walter, you're not down with that? You're the machine gun guy.
Yeah, but out of the breastises? No.
Yeah. No, is that a violation?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's not life's like be like committing suicide if you think about it. You know, you put your head right down. Ah!
Well, they activate. That's what, like, only if it gets activated. Only it's not permanently in that situation.
What only activates them? Yeah.
You know, I don't know. So, Ghetto Hood Gamer says, "Cash me outside." How about that? So there you go. Moobut, the Pants, Jay Brennan as well. I'm just trying to see. I think I hit everyone. If I missed, 904 Outdoors is in there. Warsaw Patriot as well. So Rich White is also in here. Corey Williams. Let's see who else. Greg 98K. If I missed anyone, let me know. I'll shout you guys out. So let's. Joe Carpenter says, "Don't forget the sharks with the laser beams." That's true.
Hey, that Mega Shark movie or whatever it is, man, it was top box office over the weekend.
Are you serious? I guess they just keep throwing. So. They figured at some point it'll become like such a cult thing that people will make money from it. Eventually.
No, this is the Megalodon shark, right?
Yeah, Super Shark. Yeah,
it's not Sharknado. Yeah, the Megalodon thing. That movie actually looks interesting to me. And what's the name of the British guy that's in there? I forgot that guy's name. That's one of Lola's favorite British dudes with hair on their chest. I forgot what that guy's name is. Someone. Oh, guy. What is it? What's his name? I forgot that guy's name right now. It is escaping me, but Lola likes that. I'm trying to look it up. Yeah, I think that guy was like a contender.
Meg. It's called the Meg.
Meg.
No, Jason Statham. Meg. I can hear Lola saying it from the other room. Jason
Statham is in this movie?
Yeah, that's Lola's dude, apparently.
So it's not like a ridiculous Sharknado movie? Or is it supposed to be ridiculous?
Well,
no, it's based on, you could have had a shark. I think we actually had those kinds of sharks.
Yeah, 30 or 40 million years ago, yeah.
Yeah, no, they were real. They just forever ago.
Yeah, by the way, the taco dude's here. Walter's eating tacos. It's Monday, Walter. It's not Taco Tuesday.
Hey, I take what I get today.
I ice cream or something's coming in.
No, I got some sour cream and a fork.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, my dear.
Oh, look at that. What about the rest of us? What do we, chop liver?
I don't have no ice cream. Sorry.
Yeah, well, good. At least we got that. We got that going for us. Yeah. So that movie looks interesting to me. Okay, I would just go see it just based on
for fun.
Yeah. Like, who do you think is gonna win, Jason Statham or the shark?
Who's wearing the red shirts? Whoever's wearing the red shirts will get it.
Yeah,
Whoever got the red bikini on dies. You know?
That's what I do when I go in a movie like that. I'm like, yeah, I think this guy's dying first. Usually the black dude.
He always goes first.
Usually
like, are you saying that the black dude's like cannon fodder?
Yeah,
you know, that's always die off first.
Just a bullet catcher.
That still happens in movies, man. It still happens in movies. We have not gotten our freaking 40 acres and a mule, and the black dude's still going out first. And if you're a black dude with a red shirt, just don't even show up.
Don't get on set, you know. You're going.
Don't even show up. So
that's good.
Moodbutt says, of course it's ridiculous. He karate kicks the shark. God. I actually just want to see how ridiculous that movie. I don't know if I would go see it in the movie theaters, but Kenny Van Cleve says dark meat tastes better.
Oh, that's not very funny.
So, okay. Speaking of the dark meat, let's go back to the whole Omarosa thing first.
Somebody's got to fill me in what happened because I have no idea.
I don't know the gory details, but the details I know is she audio taped, I think on her phone or whatever, some meetings that were being held in the White House, which is a huge no-no. You don't.
Yeah.
That's is that like is that actually a law or just
all that stuff could probably all be classified, to be honest with you. All those conversations, because they can classify anything. You can say, "Hey, Mr. President, how is and they can classify if they want to.
Oh, you got more stuff incoming, Walter. Jeez.
The rice.
What did she? Yeah. So what did she actually? And can you hear the tapes?
Well, I guess
have they been released?
I guess
it's played some of them.
Yeah, and she's got a book out, accusing.
So let's go back a little bit. Let's go back a little bit. So first of all, how long ago was it that Omarosa got fired from the White House?
That's been
months,
I think
that 3 months ago, isn't it? I mean, more than that.
Yeah, maybe. But she got very loudly fired.
Okay.
Right.
Did she get a traditional firing? You're fired.
I think who was it? John. Was it? Was it John Kelly or what was the name?
Yeah, that's a guy. Yes.
Yeah, that's the guy that was like a general or something like that, right?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. So that guy fired her what? 3-4 months ago.
Something like that.
Yeah. So that was very loud. At that point when she got fired and it was loud and it made news, you should have known what was coming. Actually, at the point where that's who they chose to make, and I think her job was, she had some kind of like African American outreach job over at the White House.
I'm watching the video, like a transcript of it.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy that fired her says, we can talk another time. This has to do with some pretty serious integrity violations. Yeah, she looks like she's proven that correct if she's willing to tape the conversations that go on in the White House.
Yeah. So anyway, I think what she said is when they fired her, they locked her in the room, and that's why she's been on every single news thing starting from over the weekend. So I think. But
you also said she has a book coming out.
Yes, of course.
So she's pimping that, of course.
Yeah, but it all her credibility just went right out the window when she tapes things illegally.
Yeah.
I would have had her arrested.
If that's illegal or whatever she did. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think getting her. It's just like the what's the name of that chick that got paid off for the sexual favors.
This is not the same, my friend.
But it's like if you arrest Omarosa at this time,
what's going to happen?
It's just going to blow it up more. It's just going to blow it up.
And then what's going to happen? The next Sharknado movie will be out, and everybody forget about it.
I think. So, how long do you think this whole story is going to last? Do you think it's going to be a week, or we'll move on from it tomorrow?
She needs to be made an example of, to be quite honest with you.
Okay. I think. Go ahead.
For the all the ones that like to leak and and talk to the press and anonymously and all that monkey business.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna make. I don't think they're gonna make an example of her.
It needs to be penalized somehow.
I don't think they're gonna do it. I think they're just gonna. I think they're right now. Look, okay. What do you do? Have either of you ever had like a crazy girlfriend? Have you ever had like that psycho chick as a girlfriend? Babyface.
Sort of, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
definitely.
Yeah, Walter, how about you? You ever had any psycho girlfriend?
Not quite like that, no.
Okay,
not that bad.
Because when I see her, that's what I think about. I think she's probably crazy in love with Trump. Just like, what was the name of the chick that was? I'm trying to remember her name now. She was also crazy in love with Bush, but I forgot what his name was. What her name was.
I have no idea.
She was like Secretary of State or something like that. Condoleezza Rice.
Oh, Condoleezza Rice. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I think that Omarosa is probably in love with Trump or something, since going back to the Apprentice, right?
She's in love with the fame.
Yeah.
She's in love with.
So I think that when you first get into the situation with Omarosa, that's where you failed. Like, how do you think that psycho chick is going to get fired quietly? And how do you think there's not going to be a book? How do you think some stuff is not going to be reported? How do you think there's not like dresses with DNA on it?
Yeah, but
it's going to be deep.
She just broke the law.
Is it actually a law?
Yeah, you can't do that shit.
It looks like it's not. It looks like it's not a law per se, but it is 100% against the rules of the White House.
Yeah.
Outside the door to the Situation Room is what it's called. Outside the doors to those conference areas, they have signs that say "Put cell phones in bucket," and you have to leave your cell phone out.
Yeah, it's the honor system. It's the honor system.
It is. It's the honor system. It may not be against the law, but it is definitely not in favor with.
I think DC says she violated White House policy, not any DC law, and DC don't need to inform the person being taped. One party consent. The other thing, I mean,
depends what they're talking about.
Yeah, I think if they had some sort of national security issue, or if there was,
hopefully she wasn't included in that.
Yeah, if there's any top secret stuff on there, then she would have had a problem with the law, but because it was just a recording of her being fired, it doesn't seem like there's any.
No, I think she's got a bunch of recordings. Someone who says, please don't mention Condoleezza Rice and Omarosa in the same breath.
Well, yeah, that's not, yeah.
Well, Condoleezza, okay, fine. Condoleezza Rice was obviously more intelligent, educated.
Yeah, and she's pro-gun too, by the way.
Yeah, but also in love with the president. So there you go.
Don't know that.
Yes, I'm pretty sure. She didn't even
like.
I guarantee
when nobody's around, Hank.
She didn't even get married. She didn't even get married.
Like fan fiction of the president and a black woman, Condoleezza Rice and Bush. The fan fiction by Hank.
I didn't say Bush reciprocated. I'm just saying she seemed to me like she was kind of in love. She didn't get married to anyone or anything like that. But yeah, I'm not knocking her. But this is that thing, man. Like I think they messed up when they got into a situation with her in the first place. And by the way, the ethics at the White House have been thrown out a long time ago. It's not it's not just
a real
this
problem.
Yeah,
no, it's not a real issue.
This is just indicative of like there's been all kinds of craziness happening over the White House. There's going to continue to be stuff. Everyone's leaking. Everyone's recording, stealing documents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some massive depends.
Oh yeah, supposedly
White House.
Yeah, my Will Killer Keller is saying she supposedly has a tape with Trump dropping the N-word.
No. She doesn't have the tape. She says
that's right. That's
you
right.
overheard him saying it?
No,
you heard it.
Yeah, go ahead, Walter.
Supposedly she heard it. It's kind of like heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend who.
Yeah, so there's no evidence that that's.
Yeah.
No, I think she said she actually heard it because it goes back to the Apprentice days, apparently.
Oh.
So there's been rumors of.
Oh gosh.
There's been rumors of audio of Trump dropping the N-bomb for a long time. I'm not. First of all, let me just say I don't think that's impossible.
Oh, I don't think so at all.
Could have happened. The thing is it goes back to the Apprentice. Yeah, it goes back to Apprentice times, and according to her, he did that several times, and there's some audio tape. She doesn't have it, but she heard it. Whatever, who knows what's coming out of that? But if the people who have that, if they really actually have something, they should probably just release it.
But she was so offended then, and she just kept hanging on.
Well, that's
just like a leech attached to the side of your head.
Until she got scorned. And then once she got scorned, now she's all up in arms.
Well, so I watched a little bit. She was on one of these morning shows, and I always watch like the regular news. I have an antenna. I don't have like cable or anything like that. I have an antenna just so I could see some of the crazy news in the morning. But I saw that they were playing tape of her when she first got fired, right? So people asked her when she first got fired if she thought Trump was racist. And she said no, she doesn't think he's racist. So if you knew at that time, if you heard that and you heard him dropping N-bombs and now you think he's racist, I don't know what happened in between then, if you heard it and whatever.
Hey, you can do this and do that and you can make some more money. Come on.
Yeah, absolutely.
See, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
To me,
well, why don't you try this tack? And let
me feign uproar so I can sell a book.
We're not. Stormy's not on the payroll no more, but we can put you on the payroll.
Exactly.
Come on. Right. Come on. So it's
she got to get her paper. You got to get your paper up.
Up or what?
Yeah. she's got to get paid. She apparently has other tapes. She has other tapes. I don't. No,
she's got lots of those. I'll show you. I'll find a
how
link.
Do you?
Put it in
I
chat.
just. This is the thing. This is the thing. Listen,
I can't take this all seriously either. I just can't take it seriously.
Listen, I'm not taking it seriously either. But the thing is that to me, that's funny. This is the part of it that's funny to me, right? This is the part that's funny to me. Why do you hire Omarosa in the first place?
Hello.
I never understood that. So I never understood that.
You got this person, whether it's male or female, that's always been and why do you continue to bring it back into the fold? Why do you keep,
Well, so this is why I come back to my one black friend theory.
Oh, okay.
Because it seems to me, and I'm not saying in all seriousness that I think, I know for a fact that Trump has employed lots of black people. I don't know whether or not he's if someone's racist or not, it's in their own heart. I don't know anything about that. And I think the N-bomb is a taboo word for lots of white people that they just, there's white people out there that have to say that word, or, maybe if they get upset, they'll say it, whatever. That's, that we're all like that. So I think that there's words like that black people say that, I don't know. I don't know if you guys are white guys. Is there a super hurtful white person word?
Hell no. But I have
for a white person?
Nope.
Yeah. Is there
nothing?
I don't know.
Wait, hold on. Would you guys tell me, or is that not allowed?
It's a secret.
Yeah, it's a secret. That's what I'm saying. Is it? Because I don't know. I don't think
there's nothing. But again, so I have a difference of opinion in this because to me, a word only has a meaning that we give to it. It only has the power that you give to it. It's just a word, any word, all words. So I don't care. I'll say any word, including the N-word. I don't care. It's a word.
Right.
But that's an unpopular opinion.
I think that's ultimately true. We give meaning to words, and it has meaning based on your intentions and all that stuff that come out. Like we talked about the rappers saying it, and then when their fans say it, it's now a bad thing.
Flip out.
Yeah, but when to me, when their fans are saying that, it's a good thing because the fans enjoy the music. If you made the music and put those words in there, you can't get mad if the fans are regurgitating that to you, especially, when it's not coming from a negative place. I think it means something. It has bad meaning to it when it comes from a negative place.
I mean, if you pull up next to somebody at a stoplight and drop a hard arm and point at them, I think that's totally different than singing along with a song. There's a total difference there. And again, it's just a word. You can call me whatever you want. I don't care. It's just words.
Also, I think, let me tell you something. This is a lot like the whole Me Too movement, in my opinion. I'm not trying to protect anyone or excuse anyone. it's like the whole Me Too movement. I think that once they open this can of worms, just like they did with Me Too, there's going to be lots of people who have used the N-word in Hollywood, in news media, and in politics.
I don't think that necessarily makes you racist. I think that's just you're looking for either shock value or I don't know. I don't think you necessarily, if somebody that uses a word like that is necessarily hates black people. But there's a certain punch and shock that comes to using words that are taboo. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I think that. I think like, how do you define someone being racist, right? So to me, if you believe that there should be no mixing of the races, if you hate people based on their racial background, if you're in the Ku Klux Klan or if you're a neo-Nazi, or you could go the other way. If you're like a black person who hates all white people just because they're white people
without any real reason.
Yeah, those are things that I think that makes you a defined racist versus someone who gets mad and then says hurtful words because it makes you, it makes you feel like you're pushing someone's button or
an emotional release. I don't know. I mean,
yeah. So I think that there's a huge difference between someone being like actually racist and then saying something in anger that's hurtful to people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. DF2 says, "What if you hate all people?"
Well, you gotta be.
You can't be racist.
Like I say, to kid around. I'm not prejudiced. I hate everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think we've talked about this before, but I come from a very negative viewpoint of everybody. I think for me, you have to like earn my respect. I think everybody is inherently lazy. There's people that are opposite of that are like, oh no, everybody's gonna rise to their best. They're gonna do their best. And I think the total opposite. Everybody sucks. All people suck.
Walter's growling. We're getting the growl.
No, like I said, like you're saying, babyface. Some people come across like, well, everybody loves me and I love everyone, and that's all. It's like, and it's like, well, you're going to be the first one that's going to have your shit stolen, or get done in the backside when you're not looking. And then it's like, if you treat me like a human, and I'll treat you like a human, and everybody will get along just well. If you treat me like a piece of shit, then guess what? It's reciprocal.
You get a return.
It's not like it's gonna reflect off of me and everything's beautiful. No, it's not that way. Everything's not beautiful.
what I really would like to see in this whole thing, and then obviously I don't want to spend the whole time talking about Omarosa, but what I would like to see is if people on the left are gonna embrace Omarosa now.
Didn't they like really hate her when he got elected?
Yeah, I'm curious to see if they'll embrace her. Obviously, once you get into a situation with a crazy chick, that if you ever start a relationship with a crazy chick, let me just tell you something right now. Let me just tell you, if you mess up and you start the relationship, with a crazy chick, you never break that relationship off. That is a rule of survival. You never break it off,
right?
You have to, unless you can fake your death. Or you can convincingly prove to her that you're gay or something like that. You don't ever break that off because she's gonna get you. She's gonna get you.
The man code says never stick your dick in crazy.
Yeah. And the funny thing, here's the thing that really made me laugh. So she has a tape of Trump calling her after she got fired. And Trump is like, "Oh no, they fired you?" And she's like, "Yes." And Trump is such a player, man. He's such a pimp. He's like, "What? I didn't want you to get fired." I'm just like rolling, dude. I'm just rolling like Trump is a pimp. I'm just telling you something. I'm not. Whatever, people could think whatever they want to. Here's what I think about, like, when someone's president, when people are in positions of power, I don't trust anyone. What I want out of Trump is I don't want more gun laws, and I don't want people I want the Constitution. That's what I want. There's like, if we go way back or we go into the future, even, we're gonna find lots of people who are president that did or said lots of terrible things or whatever. What really counts to me is my everyday rights, because that's where it's going to affect me, you know? And I think that a lot of stuff that people on the other side want to put into effect would immediately turn us into criminals, all of us. And I keep trying to remind people, more specifically, people that look like me, that's who's going to get arrested first. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. I know not everyone shares that with me, but I just don't understand in America how, you know, black people just keep like, helping create laws that are used against them. I don't get it.
I don't know.
What was that, Walter?
I'm on Instagram here, and I'm listening at the same time. I'm not ignoring you guys. But I see somebody sporting one of our little guns on an Instagram page.
Oh yeah, okay,
Nice,
very nice, very nice. Who's that?
And it's like I'll put it up there. It's like a digital camouflage version of a.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Look at that. Yeah.
Whose page is that on?
That is on gunslife.ig.
Oh, not very nice, very nice.
In Guns Life, yeah.
Very nice. Are you trying to deflect the situation here, Walter?
No. I'm listening. Trust me.
Yeah. Don't want us to talk bad about Trumpy Poo?
Nope, not a bit. No, you're not talking bad about Trumpy Poo. He didn't fire her, did he?
I think it's pimping.
His chief of staff fired her, right?
You know, I think he should have just pretended he was dead. That's one. You know.
What? Today in the news, the president dies.
Yeah. Then she would just have a good cry or whatever, and then go, and then just pretend like, okay.
I guess what I was trying to say before is when you know there's somebody that's detrimental to your world, or just plain crazy, but you keep them around. You keep bringing them back. I
think that's what Hank's saying is he's a player because he knows how to.
She does weird stuff, and then all of a sudden she's working in the White House. I mean, this is not the first time she's been a little strange. I mean, she was kind of strange back apprentice days too. You know, saying stuff and doing things, and so you bring her in.
So one way or the other, she's going to get her money. I think maybe she tried to see if she can get some money out of it, and then she did it. She's like, okay, I'm going to blow up your spot.
Yeah, the lefties.
It could be true. Some of it could be true, or all of it. The lefties will throw
lies. The lefties will throw money at her and let her run her mouth and keep it going. And then when they get tired of her, we'll go on the next one.
Mm-hmm.
So. How far do you think it'll go? Do you think she'll be the next Oprah off that?
Nope.
Oh God, no.
Nope.
No.
It'll be forgotten in a week.
Yeah.
Oprah would never let that happen, my friend. You think the queen of that's going to let somebody else come into the fold?
See, Oprah's the player. She doesn't get played.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, anyways, that's another subject about her. But ask Harvey Weinstein.
Everybody gets played.
Ask Harvey Weinstein about her setting the things up for him.
Yeah.
But anyways,
so everyone gets played. Do you guys want to talk? You know what? Can we use that to transition into my next conversation?
What's that? Go for it.
So you guys, I've been telling you guys about this "Who is America" thing with Sasha Baron Cohen, right? I've been telling you guys about that.
Do dumb shit. It's the only thing I can say.
Yeah, I don't understand.
At what point did you think this is a good idea? Like,
yeah. So he has a lot of this footage. I keep telling you guys that there's people who are in the gun world, and he's going to expose them all the time because they don't.
Just for being straight idiots, like.
Yeah. So apparently there's the latest thing, and this one I found on Rolling Stone, and you guys could see it. This guy's name is Dan Roberts. I don't know. Did you guys ever hear of Dan Roberts?
I didn't know the name until I watched this.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a shame to anyone named Roberts, of which I know some people. I don't know if those people. I don't know if those people are related, but Dan Roberts is apparently the president of Youth Shooters of America, an organization that promotes youth shooting. And he was on Sasha Baron Cohen's show, and there's video, not just a picture. This is not like an audio tape. This isn't makeup shit. There's a video of him with Sasha Baron Cohen has a dildo strapped to his pelvis, and this guy is biting on the dildo. Oh yeah.
I think so. One thing to note: there's no defending that. Obviously, I'm not going to try defending that because whoever at some point this guy thought that was a good idea to film that, and
it filmed worse. If you look at the video, if you look at the video, in the video they're talking about defending schools, and like Sasha Baron Cohen is, because he's pretending to be this Mossad guy, right? This expert. This is one of the things I keep telling you guys. What he's a con artist. And what con artists do is they take things that they know is a button for you that they could push, and they use that against you. One of the things that's a button in our world is it's like special ops dudes, right? That's a button. And it's too bad, because there's actual special ops guys. They definitely deserve respect as anyone who served. Those guys, it's tougher for them to serve and all that. But I think easily in our world we go too far with what we allow people to do, especially if we think they're that. So this guy thinks that Sasha Cohen is a special ops Mossad guy, and he tells him in the beginning, he's like, there's all these dolls, baby dolls in strollers, and he's like, yeah, this is what we do if we have a suicide what is it, like a pamper.
Where does the dildo come in?
Because he's trying to teach this guy how to deal with terrorists.
Where does the strap-on come in?
So he has this guy going through these baby dolls looking for Pampers that are the bombs and putting it in the garbage, and he tells him put it in the garbage and close the container. And he has the guy doing all of that stuff, and then he says, okay, so this is the last thing. This is for beheading. So if a terrorist is trying to behead you, the thing that you do is you bite his dick off.
Yeah, you bite him with his dick.
And he simulates that he's going to behead the guy, and he has like a dildo strapped on, and the guy does it. This is the insane thing. This guy does it himself.
The problem, the main problem here, the main issue here is none of these people that got caught doing this stupid ass stuff thought about looking into this guy's past. Because I guarantee when they ask you to be interviewed for something, they give you a name, who's going to interview you, stuff like that. The first thing you should do is a quick Google search and realize, oh, this isn't a real person. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sorry.
And then turn it down.
Okay. So what situation are you going to be in where a dude puts on a dildo and you bite the dildo?
No, I know. I understand that. But
there's not one.
Nope.
People should have.
I don't care.
I get the feeling that what he does is he starts out small, like making you do something that isn't that terrible, and then he just builds it.
Right. He's a con artist.
With him.
He's conning everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he's dressed up like a special ops guy and he looks all tactical and he's talking stuff to this guy, the guy just believes it and just goes for it and thinks that he's training. And let me tell you, man, there's lots of people out there getting conned like this, in maybe in milder ways, but you're getting conned too. Trust me.
I'd like to think that I wouldn't fall for that. I really would like to think I wouldn't fall for anything that stupid.
Okay, I'm just gonna say one word to you two that you think people won't do it. Did you ever hear of VADA?
See, what I made up my own opinion of that before it was cool to trash the guy.
Yeah. But if you think about what that guy did, how it's not, people are doing it. It's the same effect. It's the same thing that's happening there. So I'm just trying to warn people, don't get conned. Like, you have to have your own moral compass inside of your brain. And if something looks crazy to you, there has to be a thing in your brain that goes, wait a second. That's bullshit.
Exactly.
There's a line to which I am gonna go to and not even look over the chasm. I'm not even gonna consider that. So, lots of people got caught out there. I'm just trying to warn people, Walter. I know. You don't even want to consider it.
Nope.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to warn people this kind of stuff out there. Do you guys have some new stuff that you want to talk about?
Something, maybe.
Go for it.
Well, I was looking at the firearm blog, and for someone like yourself, Babyface, that's got a crank type gun, there's an interesting article about the legend of the AKM-SU, the mysterious AK that never was.
Ooh, I'll go look it up.
AKM-SU. Where is this on the firearm blog?
That is, where is it? Let's see here.
Like sixth thing down on the front page.
Yeah. For those who like those type of things, Firearms related, of course. And just below that is a story about the homemade Nigerian guns, by the way.
Yeah, I was talking about that on Friday. That's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. You know what? Also, so let me see. So this is.
I guarantee there are a ton of guns like this that have been built as prototypes and just never seen the light of day.
Oh, another one even better. Army finally cancels the XM25 Punisher.
Okay, now that's interesting to me. The XM25 Punisher. What do you think about that, Walter? Do you think it was realistic or?
Oh, they supposedly they actually used. I mean, they usually tried it, I guess.
What is that?
It's a 25 millimeter like grenade launcher.
Wait, hold on, Walter. You missed the most important thing about this gun. You are missing the most important detail.
It's called the Punisher?
No. It's full auto?
No. What's wrong with you guys?
It's a bullpup.
There you go. Yes, it's a bullpup. Damn it. No. Respect its authority.
I got to go through the list. Full auto. It's a bullpup. There you go.
Okay, Walter. Okay, start from it's a bullpup and then explain it to us.
Okay, it's a bullpup. That's why they canceled it.
Oh, you bastard. That was low. That was low, Walter.
Anyways, no, I can't even imagine how much money was spent on the program, but the idea behind it is you can launch 25 millimeter programmable projectiles that can explode above positions and go through walls and explode and all kinds of cool stuff. I think it's a little bit too much cool stuff for the normal battlefield, but what do I know?
So basically, it's a bullpup that like shoulder fired kind of rocket
grenade launcher
that goes out, but it goes past. So if you've got someone hiding behind cover, it goes past them and then explodes and showers them in shrapnel.
Right.
So did they ever actually build functioning ones of these?
From what I understood, some of them were actually put out in the field for trials. I don't know where it went or who went. You know, I would imagine that's a special forces thing, but but yeah, that's the word I heard a couple years ago that they were actually in the field trying it. I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of it, but I just think it's probably too prissy for the normal, dragging through.
Because I'm wondering, like, if there's some dude hiding behind cover, why wouldn't you just send the rocket right at the cover and blow the crap out of the cover? No, too easy?
Well, maybe you don't. Okay, Hank. Now, in the modern battlefield, we must be considerate of collateral damage. We cannot destroy Muhammad's mud hut. Okay? We don't have the facilities to rebuild the mud hut.
True. Okay.
See, I'm of the old school.
We want a kinder, gentler
war. A kinder, gentler. Right.
Yeah.
So, it's an interesting concept. I don't know the details why they probably because I have a feeling it's a very expensive weapon to manufacture and put in the field also. So,
Yeah, I don't know how heavy it was. I mean, it looks like it's probably a little bit blocky.
We have, I think the F-35 is like I don't know how many $1 billion plane that thing is. I mean, the one that's supposed to be stealthy, but there's a network. I guess there's a network around the world that detects fighter aircraft. And when this plane takes off and flies from one point to another, everybody in the whole world knows where it's at. So the one that was supposed to be stealthy.
Yeah.
But that's another subject.
Yeah. Interesting. And you know what you just said, this is like a little bit off topic probably, but I was watching this Joe Rogan and I saw him talking about Gaddafi, and he felt really sorry for Gaddafi and how he got killed and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't
it wasn't nice, but I don't understand. Like, I don't know why they felt sorry. I mean,
I didn't feel sorry for him because he was a nasty fucker too.
Yeah, if you live by the sword, you die by the sword up your ass.
Mm-hmm. But that is a little lesson for other little dictators that don't get fooled by us. That's what he got played. He gave up his nuclear weapons, right? He gave up his whole program that he was working on, and he was playing by the rules. And then someone decided that he wasn't the favorite child, and
so our friend Patrick R. Patrick R, not babyface Patrick, says rebuilding after a war is just as much a part of conflict as battle. True. This is why I think we should just carpet bomb the living daylights out of whoever we're fighting, and then rebuild the whole damn thing. Just totally reset.
Look at
They're to rebuild it.
Yeah.
Japan.
If we get to the
Tokyo,
point you fight,
Tokyo was primarily during World War II or before World War II a city of wooden structures with paper walls, real flimsy shit. Just look at Tokyo now. We firebomb destroyed Tokyo, and they rebuilt it as we rebuilt it, helped rebuild it as a modern city. And look what happened to the Japanese after World War II.
Yeah. Go ahead.
They were kicking our ass for a long time.
Yeah, you know what happened to it now? Those guys are building robots, man. They're building robots.
They're still doing their thing.
One day those robots are coming for us. Just watch. You'll be looking up in the sky and you'll see those Gundam planes.
No, the first thing you're gonna do, you're gonna see the sex bots coming in. The sex bots will come in first, and you'll go, "Whoa, Jesus, look at that!"
Yeah.
Just when you think that happens, the machine gun boobs go up.
That's fine. I could die like that. That's fine. If there was a way, if you could choose your mode of death, I want it to be headline news. Death by snoo. Very good. That's a good one. Death by snoo. Hank Strange gets mowed down by machine gun fembots.
Well, staring at fembots
in alleyway. I'm okay with that. I could live and die with that.
As long as I can take a couple of them down with me at the same time.
Hank's new saying is live by the fembot, die by the fembot.
Yeah, exactly. Richard Hughes says Gaddafi got KO because Hillary cut a deal for the Russians.
If you look into that a little deeper, the Hillary and her they wanted to get in there and I guess some of Hillary's friends, I forget his name, Sidney Blumenthal, that whole bunch are into the whole rebuilding of country stuff for money.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of monkey business in that respect too.
So here I'm gonna read this from the firearm rack. So because they surpassed us after we helped civilians rebuild, are they the enemy now?
The Japanese?
The Japanese. I think the Japanese will never forgive us for Hiroshima and Nagasaki. They never will. The proof: Godzilla movies.
Godzilla.
That's all I'm saying. They're not gonna forgive us, dude. They're not gonna forgive us. They are building the robots. That's how they're gonna come get us next time. Go ahead. You guys can answer it. I'm serious with it. That's my response.
Yeah. Anyways, I don't know what to say to that one.
Yeah. Do you think the Japanese like Americans? Because I don't think they do.
I don't think they dislike us.
Like we were talking about racism. There's lots of that in Japan.
The Japanese don't like anybody but Japanese.
Yep.
Period. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the way they are. That's not my fault. That's not your fault.
I agree with that.
It's not their fault. That's the way they are.
Yeah.
And it's not my place to tell them that they're wrong.
Yeah.
You know
when someone hates you, they won't even touch you. That's how you know. So I'll give you a little antidote. I know someone's gonna say, "Oh, that's not everything." But for example, you guys have all been on planes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you're on a plane with Japanese people, so let's say you're on a plane, everyone's walking down the aisle, going to the bathroom and all that. What happens? Everyone's bumping you, right?
Oh, they bump right into
people walking down the aisle, they're bumping you, whatever. If you're ever on the plane, Japanese people, they won't even touch you. Well, they glide by like ghosts.
I think that's a cultural thing, though.
So when people won't even when people are so deliberate that on a tight ass plane they won't touch you. This is how you know that when they get the chance to push the buttons on those robots, they're just thinking like, one of these days, man, we're gonna unleash these fucking robots on you, and then you'll see. So you have to realize, like at the end of World War II, man, those guys were willing to like kill themselves, their children, everything to give in to the Americans. So
that's the whole mindset. So, but
And they still I think they still retain that for the most part. I'm not saying everyone. I'm not putting that on.
The young Japanese, the kids, the younger folks, the current younger folks are even having a hard time just reproducing enough Japanese to keep the Japanese going. That's why.
Once again, Babyface is laughing because he knows this goes back to the robot theory. You don't need babies if you have robots, Walter.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Keep telling yourself that.
They don't need babies. If they have robots, what do they need babies for?
Okay. All right, sure.
So now Patrick R says I've been drinking the toilet hooch. But this is not new. Okay, you'll see.
We're having fun. It's not a serious topic.
One day you will look up and you will see the freaking robots coming.
Let me just say this about Japanese. They do not take any immigrants in.
They don't, no.
Of any,
not even one.
Any, not this current immigrant thing and, spread the jihad all over the world.
Not even a single one.
They're like this, and you're immigrants.
Yeah.
Right?
Dude, they don't want our bases in Japan.
Well, no, not us. I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about the other folks. They're like,
I know.
Up to your.
See, people don't realize what all those Godzilla movies are about. I don't think people really get it.
Oh, actually, they're about money, is what they're about. But
what's a Godzilla? What is the motto of a Godzilla movie? Have you ever watched a Godzilla movie?
Yes, I've seen Godzilla. I've seen old school Godzilla movies.
Okay, Babyface. How about you? I know you're young. Have you seen I've
never actually watched, none of the old schools. Never watched one all the way through.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever watched one all the way.
You never watched like Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla?
Nope. Never seen one all the way through.
Godzilla versus Mothra?
Yeah. Oh yeah. God.
Really?
Nope.
Man.
But the motto of those stories is us. It's America.
Really?
They are not. Oh yeah, it's all about that, man. It's all about that. That's where Godzilla is the avenging angel for the Japanese.
Okay.
Don't worry. You're gonna see it one day. All those robots, they're gonna come kick our asses, and then when we think we're fighting back, they're all gonna join up and become Mechagodzilla.
They can float over on the sea of trash, and the junk trash island that's out there in the Pacific that they keep talking about. And then they can come across on that incognito. Just when you think you're cleaning it up, they attack.
Yeah.
And that could be making of a movie. That's not really. That's like Godzilla floating out there, waiting for the American ship to show up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, did you guys? A little off topic here. We're gonna switch away from Godzilla. Did you guys see? Who's this? Q. You know the Q by the silencer company called Q.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You see, they're bringing out a cartridge called the 8.6 Creedmoor.
The 8.6. Okay. Is
so
it
basically? No, this is as of June 27th. It's real. Basically, they took a 6.5 Creedmoor casing and necked it up to a 338 Lapua projectile. So it's the same concept of a 300 blackout. So 223 up to a 30 cal. This is a 6.5 Creedmoor up to a 338. So you can do both super and subsonic, and they're saying that they're getting at a 12.5-inch barrel, mind you, 12.5-inch barrel, 155 grain projectile going 2,500 feet per second. That's pretty baller.
Yeah, that's cool.
When is that? When is that coming out? I'm trying to find.
I don't know. It's the gun is going to be called the Fix. It looks like. And
you said you saw this on The Truth About Guns or the Firearm?
No, I found this on. I did a search for it. Somebody at work was talking about it.
What is it? What is it?
8.6 Creedmoor. Do a search for 8.6 Creedmoor. It'll come up.
6 Creedmoor.
I don't think it'll take off like 6.5 Creedmoor or 300 Blackout has, but that's kind of a cool idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, how many boutique rounds are we gonna have?
There already are a million of them, and we're just gonna keep adding to it.
Yeah,
that's the way things work. There's so many boutique rounds that nobody even shoots anymore.
Yeah, no one uses 9mm. 9mm is old school.
It was such a classic round 9mm. Nobody, it faded out with World War II.
For all those folks that have that and they don't need it, just send it to me. I'll take it.
Yeah, we can help dispose of it.
Yeah.
We have a full auto MP5. It eats that old caliber. We'll get rid of it for you.
I'll even put it to an old Sten gun. Come on.
Well, and the thing I think with Q, and I'm always telling Walter this since I'm Walter's consultant for things media, just make crazy shit.
Really,
you can't really go wrong. You can't go wrong.
No, yeah, you make some crazy shit, it'll get in the news and it'll get your name out there.
Yeah.
I still
and call all your guns the Hank.
Yeah.
The Hank 1, the Hank 2, the Hank 3.
Yeah. Yeah. And you can just inscribe on there, the robots will not get you with the Hank. Guaranteed. Guaranteed robot slayer. No, I think that's the whole thing though. Makes crazy stuff.
It doesn't hurt, but you got to be able to make money somehow too.
So the other interesting thing is Century Arms is going to re-import the PSL, which is to me that's really cool. If I can get my hands on one, I'll totally buy. It's a Circle 10 PSL, so Romanian PSL. I'm good with it. I'd totally buy one.
Hold yourself.
Explain the PSL to where did you see that?
Just hold yourself. I'll show you one. Just hold on a second.
You have a PSL? I want to see it.
I have two.
So the PSL is a Romanian sniper rifle built around like an AK platform. It's very similar to like a Dragunov.
At Diesel Vision says we call all snub nose the Hank. Okay, fine, I'll take it.
They're 7.62 by 54R sniper rifles, basically.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, Walter found that quick.
Yeah, man.
Well, this one here is not. I haven't put the handguard back on it yet, but
they're sharp looking.
This one here has it's built on a receiver that'll take the regular AK stocks. The normal PSL's receivers, you're stuck with that. Stuck with that funny wood thumbhole stock.
Yeah, it has a wood thumbhole stock.
Yeah, I like how you have this Magpul stock and a Bakelite pistol.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is on here just because I don't have a Magpul grip or another brand.
I don't know. Bakelite grips are some fantastic grips. I like the grip angle on those.
But yeah, the original stock is not lefty friendly, which I'm a lefty, so
Oh yeah. Do you know today? Do you know, Walter? Today is Lefties Day. It's all Lefties Day.
All lefty, all the time.
Yeah. Look it up. Look it up, babyface. You think I'm making it up? Let's see.
Walter, what'd you pay for that? What's something like that run?
Well, to be honest with you, this was a parts kit that I bought. I think I got it from Century Arms. I got it from the Centerfire a couple years back when things weren't as nutty for these guns. Mm-hmm. This is one of these weird, like, I won't say boutique guns, but it's one of these. For a while, nobody wanted these things. Everybody's like, nah, PSL, yeah.
Now that they dried up, though, everybody wants it.
And then once they weren't around, everybody's like, I really want one of them. And then
exactly.
I mean, Century Arms gets like $5.99 for a parts kit that's missing pieces.
What?
Yeah, it's not all complete. They don't. The new kits don't have barrels with them.
No,
you got to get an old kit or something. But I paid a couple $100 for the kit, and then I ran into this receiver. Somebody was selling another one. I think Centerfire Systems or something was selling the receiver. It's a Tennessee Arms receiver.
Sweet.
It was made by Nodak Spud, but
those are good. Those are high quality.
Yeah, Nodak's good stuff. So then I had Troy Sellers at In-Range C2 assemble it for me, and because he's a good AK builder.
So Pixamite says, leave the grip on it, Walt. It gives it character.
I like it.
Yeah, I do like the Bakelite style grips.
Yeah. Mr. FNH says, I shoot my rifles left-handed. Does that count?
Yeah,
it's Lefty Day. And
you can take part Lefty Day.
Yeah, Psycho 316 says, no, it's my birthday. No dang Lefty Day.
Oh. I have the other one.
Happy birthday to Psycho 316 since it's your birthday. Go ahead.
The other one in the safe is all original stocks on it.
Oh.
We need to pull it out and shoot it. Shoot them both, actually. You know?
Yeah, I'll go pick up a couple boxes of.
I actually have a couple of the original style scopes too, which clamp on the side.
So yeah, one of the things that they said in their post was there would be two versions. One will come with a Russian optic. One will come with a Romanian optic.
Matching.
The Romanian will be numbers matching. The Russian will not be numbers matching.
And that's what'll get everybody swing with that matching number thing on the stock. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I would. If for the right price,
matching swings.
That's right. if they bring them in at the right price, I'll totally buy one. I'm slowly becoming an AK guy. It's a problem. It's a real problem. The virus is growing on me little by little.
What? You're slowly wait a second. Walter, what did he just say? He's slowly
becoming an AK guy.
But only 545 and 54R. 7.6239, don't need it that bad.
I don't understand what you're saying. You've been an AK guy since I met you.
No, I've always loved ARs. I got a $4,000 AR sitting behind me.
Well, how much is your crank?
Yeah, exactly.
Probably around the same amount.
Okay. But as long as I've known you, you've been dropping money in that crank, so.
Shh, we don't talk about that. Marley doesn't need to know.
Oh, okay, exactly.
Steadley alone was ridiculous.
Yeah, Steadley says the Childers makes the best PSL receivers.
That's what I have a Childers receiver on my crank.
Oh, really?
You want to see it? I can pull it out. You want to see it? I grab it.
No, I don't want to see it. If you're going to pull it out, I don't want to see it. No. No, I don't. Okay. What's that, Walter? Go ahead. Pull it out, babyface.
Let's see. Hold on.
Florida Gun says matching snail penises.
Well, they're pretty nice. They put their logos, or they put their engraving. Oh, I can't even show it in the light. The engraving is down here under the trigger guard, so it doesn't. What's the best way to do it?
Yeah,
it's like not like slop all over the side of the receiver, all obnoxious like.
Yeah. By the way, go ahead and show off. I know he wants to. We gave him license to show off something now, so we might as well.
There we go.
There we go.
And it's finally after the so after we Cerakoted it, it was a little sticky, a little gritty. After now probably 200 rounds, it's nice and smooth. So
nice and smooth.
Just gotta get it mechanically worked back in.
So we'll have to have a PSL moment.
Yeah, that'd be really fun.
Yeah, Big Dick Willie says I pulled it out once. And Brazilian Redneck says, if it's Lefty birthday day, do you share your birthday gifts with everybody at the party? Or do you charge everybody a fee saying you are just going to share with everyone, but in the end, you just keep 90%? There you go. Lots of... we're not the only ones getting wild. It's Monday.
Yeah.
So, Walter, you said you have two of those? Or just...
Yes,
was it
I have two of them, yeah.
Okay. And they're both in the same condition?
This one here is, I think it has a like Cerakote on it. And the other one has the original stocks and it's more of a blue color. So like all metal. When I had the receiver that they built the other one on was kind of a blue color to begin with, and once it was all assembled, it really didn't need anything besides, maybe a little bit of color on the rivets. But aside from that, it all looked blue, so I just left it that way. So, okay.
I will. I'll bring something out to shoot as well. A friend of mine, a family member of mine, has a. Oh God, not an SVD. What's the Chinese version of the Dragunov? Whatever that is, I can't think of what it's called offhand. But it's a 54R sniper rifle.
Oh really? Because I don't have a real Dragunov type gun.
He has got the Chinese version. He doesn't have the Russians, but the Russians now are going for like 10,000 a piece. They're
close enough.
If the Russians is a Dragunov, I'm assuming the Chinese one is a Tigernov or something like that.
It's something like that, yeah.
A lot of people.
But I'll see if I can borrow it and shoot it. I don't think he's ever even shot it before.
These get called Dragunov, and these are not. I repeat, not a Dragunov. So.
They're just a stretched out AK, aren't they?
Yeah, it's just it's an AK on steroids. All it is.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. The Dragunovs have a different function to them.
Yeah, it's got a different operating system. Yeah.
Yep.
They're machined receivers versus this is sheet metal, and the Dragunov is more of a. Well, I won't use that term sniper rifle, but these are just like a unit or a squad marksman kind of thing. It's not really; these aren't really sniper rifles either. They're just
the Dragunovs are precision rifles, right?
Yeah. I mean, you do well with these, but they're not designed for like those 1,000-yard shots like what's his face used to do, the Chris
Kyle.
Yeah.
Okay.
He had a 300 Win Mag and a 338 Lapua, I think.
Probably, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So let's
So you want a shameless self plug here?
Okay, absolutely. Knock yourself out.
Today at BDU, today in the life of a BDU employee, we got in a Keltec RDB. We got one in, and
What's up?
doing.
Oh, you forgot about me. You got in a Keltec RDB.
Yeah. Do you need an RDB? We got one.
Yeah. How much is it?
8. Can I say? I don't think there's a map policy. Let's see.
I don't know.
Unlimited. I think it's like 860.
What? Lola,
Something like that?
listening?
No, it's see, I want to take it home. It's 816.
Oh wow, that's pretty good. And
I wanna take
BDU,
it
for
home.
anyone who doesn't know, is Big Daddy Unlimited.
Yeah,
There you go. 99 cents for the first month. Introductory.
Hank
the
probably has a
membership.
link somewhere. Just look around. He's got a link.
Yeah,
somewhere.
I've got a link in the description of this video to become a
But
member. If you're looking
got
for an
one.
RDB, 99 cents, you could go in there and buy that RDB before I do.
We got one in, and I want to take it home really bad. There's something about Keltec rifles. I really like their rifles.
I think you should.
Oh God.
That way I don't have to buy it.
Exactly. you know what the bad thing is?
Walter can do it.
It's black, so it's a straight black rifle. If it was in flat dark earth or green, I pretty well would have taken it home, like today.
Well, okay, the most badass version of those we'll probably never see, but it's the one with the Woody. What was it called again, Walter?
They never brought them out.
Sorry, I've been distracted here.
The what is the RDB with all the wood and all that kind of stuff?
M49 or something like that.
That was just a prototype thing. They're never going to do that.
Yeah.
It's because it's too expensive for them to do it because it's supposed to come in a wooden box. Yeah, it's going to have metal and wood and all that kind of cool stuff. So.
It's not in their nature, so they're not going to do it.
Yeah, somebody should probably make a kit where if you bought one, you can get the kit.
Yeah, somebody made a stock and a handguard or something. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
They'll never do that. And besides, doing sheet metal stuff costs. Once you get your molding done on that injection molding, that stuff is cheap to make. Sheet metal takes a whole nother skill set to do sheet metal. So I don't know if Keltec has that skill set. So.
To do sheet metal?
Sheet metal stamping and stuff.
Yeah, stamping.
Well, they somehow made the prototypes, but I think when it came down to it, it was just really expensive to go further. From what I heard, the wood part of it was the most complicated.
Oh, another one. Have you guys fondled one of the FN 509s yet?
FN 509.
It's the new like FN tactical 9mm.
Yeah, I saw one of those. Who has? Oh, I think Patrick R has one of those.
Yeah, we have a couple of them at the shop, I believe. James, the Sasquatch of the shop, took one home, and it's one that I really want. I really, really like it. It's optic ready. Comes with suppressor height night sights and a threaded barrel. It's really cool. I really, really like it.
Here we go.
Yes, he does. He says he does have one firearm, and of course, as usual, he put everything on it. There you go.
I mean, you got to have a
Patrick R believes in putting every damn thing that you could put possibly on a handgun on the handgun.
Well, it wants to make sure it's
that it doesn't work. Oh, I'm gonna hear from him.
I'm not opening that can of worms
up. It needs what, an X300 flat dark earth.
You gotta put a muzzle device on it.
Suppressor on it, and it needs to have
put a little red dot. What's
it called? There's a name for those guns. The military had one of those. It was like a red dot, a suppressor.
He Roland specials the crap out of everything.
Roland Special. That's it. Yeah. That's what it's called. The Roland Special, right?
He says he's gonna hurt me now. Yeah.
Roland Special. Yeah, that's it. That's what it's called. We have one of those in the shop. We have a Roland Special in the shop.
Oh, you do? Wait. Wait. What gun?
We actually have a Glock 19 rolling special. We don't.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, we got one in the shop. I mean, it's not. It's something we put together ourselves. But yeah, we got one. It's got a red dot. It's got an X300. It's got the muzzle brake and everything. It's ridiculous.
I don't understand. I don't understand. I'll show you the. Wait, no, which one? No, I don't. I don't think I have my Glock 17 over there.
Okay, speaking of Glock,
I think I do. I probably do. We're gonna show some guns.
No, well, I just scrolling down further down the firearm blog thing, and I find that Glock has cell phone cases.
Wait, really?
I
know Magnum does.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah,
they can make a freaking cell phone case, but they can't make a carbine.
It's never gonna happen, Hank. It's never gonna happen.
Jesus Christ!
Carbines
are perfect for that coming Japanese zombie robot apocalypse.
They're gonna pull an Apple, make a carbine, and be like, "Yeah, this has never been thought of before. We're the first ones to bring this out." And then everybody's gonna be like, "No, everybody else has one of those already."
Opt Out of Gun Control says a buddy of his has Glock shoes. That I have to see.
What?
I have to actually visually see that.
So let me go back to the news here. Look at this.
Lola says that thing looks out of stock. By the way, that RDB says out of stock.
We got one left. It's right here. It's on the weekly deals page. There's one in stock.
Okay, Lola, if you're listening, it's on the weekly deals page.
It's the first item on the weekly deals page. Oh, we also got. I don't know how many of these we got, but we got the Fight Light SCR Raider pistols. Those are the 300 blackout pistol gripped pistol rifle things.
Yeah,
they're ridiculous.
Yeah, I have. I'm gonna keep my mouth sometime. I'm gonna keep my mouth.
No, go ahead, man. Say what you got to say.
No, don't they make that in 223 also, right?
Yeah, they do.
And can't you put steel core ammo through that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Isn't that a pistol?
I don't know what you're talking about. That's not a thing.
I said enough. From the stuff I've heard from people about other things.
I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? There's no such thing.
Let me catch up on things here. I'm looking at Fox News on the headlines, and I guess the Peter Strzok guy got fired, right?
Oh, yeah, he got fired again.
He finally, the FBI finally fired his ass.
So now he's set up an anti-Twitter account and a GoFundMe page seeking $150,000.
Yeah, I bet you he's going to come out with a book.
No.
Yeah, he's gonna. What? Of course.
You know what?
I bet you he has tape.
I bet he'll end up on MSNBC or CNN. What do you think?
Of course he will. As an analyst,
he's like the ultimate weasel.
With his little shit-eating grin, he'll be on there.
Yeah, he's like that little lion sack of shit. He's like. Oh.
Okay, Lola says those screenshots don't work when she.
I said that too, Lola.
Also right below that thing is wacky Omarosa cuts off bizarre Today appearance with Guthrie.
Yeah,
I saw that on the news, but I didn't see what she actually did. She
probably stormed out. That's drama. That's how you got to do it. Richard Hughes says Stork probably has tapes of Omarosa. Oh my God.
No,
you guys, you know what? No one ever believes me with my theories. I'm pretty sure all of this stems from Omarosa being in love with Trump. I'm just telling you. Don't believe me. Okay, let me ask you something. This is people are gonna hate me for getting back on the subject. Who's better looking, Omarosa or the former First Lady Michelle Obama? Which
Omarosa.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Okay, at least we're in agreement on that one.
Michelle Obama.
She's crazy though. They're both crazy, probably.
Yeah, but if you're gonna be crazy, be with a good-looking crazy. Don't be with a manly crazy.
Manly crazy. It's true. She's got big shoulders and arms.
Yeah, she's got bigger. Yeah. Okay. Just leave it at that. She's got bigger. Yeah.
I carry my revolver in single action. Says Michelle is cuter.
Oh, he's crazy.
Crazy.
So you have all been told. You've been told. Omarosa is. I think Omarosa is. She's okay, but she's the psychoness with stuff. I can just look in her. You look in her eyes, you can tell she's crazy. She doesn't even have to say it. She doesn't even have to say anything. You look in her eyes and you see crazy.
There are people you meet in life. There are people you meet in life where you just look at them and you're like, "Ooh, I got to stay away from that crazy."
Oh, that's
look at that. Look at that.
That's a Glock. A shoe.
Glock shoes.
Yeah.
Did you steal that? Did somebody steal that from a competition shooter or something, or what?
I don't know. Cool. I don't know what that is, but you know what? I gotta have it now.
How do you steal shoes from a competition shooter? They're on his feet.
You gotta have it now.
You gotta knock them out and take them and throw them in your truck.
Big Al says, I think Omarosa tucks. Steadley says Candace Owens. Candace Owens is cute.
Oh.
Hey, you're engaged. No, that doesn't matter.
I'm not saying anything.
Oh, you're not saying anything, huh? Oh, okay. Got a little crush there. Got a little conservative.
Who doesn't though?
Wait, is Candace Owens your other black friend? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Hey, look, if
he wishes,
if she wants to, she could totally be my other black friend. That would be great with me.
Oh boy, I didn't know these feelings ran deep with me.
No, I think Candace Owens is a hottie.
No, she's cute. She's cute, without a doubt. So
you see where here, and this is more gun stuff. Back on gun. B&T's coming out with a lower for a 9mm Glock mag.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
For a
interesting
pistol or a rifle?
And that thing looks that gun looks an awful lot like the Stroberg.
Where do you see this at?
It's on the once again on the Firearms blog.
Did this just pop up on there? Is that what's going on?
It's further down if you keep scrolling down from where we were before.
Brian Quick says Gabrielle Union, so hot, so sassy.
I don't know who that is.
Gabrielle Union, actress chick.
Okay. Oh, there you go. What happened?
Not hotter than Candace Owens, in your opinion.
She's got the right political views for me.
Yeah.
I'm looking. I don't see it. How far down was it? Oh, is it here for a sneak peek of the upcoming B&T APC9 Pro? No, that's not it.
Yeah, the people want Gorn. So
okay, I got something for you then.
Gorn had.
I
got a bag here that I actually can't show. I can't show this bag.
This is for me watching Hollywood Guns. I'll find you some Gorn here.
Yeah. Oh, did you watch Hollywood Guns?
Yeah, we watched it for hours after we started.
What did you think? What did you think of it?
It's a knockoff of everything they've done has been done on Mythbusters. Everything.
Yeah, I think they did it. I think they were funny though. They were entertaining.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's always different faces, different stuff. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
But yeah, the Bruce Willis. What is it?
Is this a TV show?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's called Hollywood Weapons.
Hollywood Guns.
Hollywood Weapons.
I think it's Hollywood Guns.
I'm pretty sure it's Hollywood Weapons.
It's on Netflix.
What did you break? It's on Netflix. It's called Hollywood Weapons. You can look it up.
Hollywood
Weapons.
Hollywood Weapons.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's on Netflix. Pretty good? It is pretty good. And if you watch it,
God, can I go to this arsenal wherever this man is?
So here's the thing. Hit the give it a good rating on Netflix and all that so it can come back for a third season. But one of the guys on there, Larry Zanoff, he works at Independent Studio Services, which is the last stop on the convoy across America that we did.
I think it's Beyond Works. I think he owns that.
What?
Independent Studio Services.
Larry Zanoff?
Yeah.
I don't think he's not the owner. What happened?
He's got to give Walter credit. His fine china teacup. It just had a Benelli M4 dropped on it and it survived. Look at that.
Wow.
Perfect.
I thought you broke that thing. I was about to say, damn. That's some strong China. Where's my cup?
Yeah.
I don't know where my cup is.
Probably in that giant box of yours.
Walter's doing his. Okay, go ahead, babyface. You might as well do the thing. I can't do it. I don't know.
God bless the Chinese China.
Yeah, right. Larry Zanoff does not own independent services, so far as I know. But
he must be pretty high up the food chain then.
He is a cool dude. I'm trying to get him to come on the show. So everyone needs to watch that on Netflix. It's really cool because it's there. Everyone involved there is an actual gun guy.
Oh, so it's not like BS gun stuff. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's good stuff. Walter says it's a lot like what's on Mythbusters. Mythbusters even gun guys.
You watch if you ever watched shows like Sons of Guns, or there was another one on National Geographic. It was so much BS.
No, they don't get into all that. It's a little. I think it's entertaining. Just to like they did stuff to keep it funny, keep it fresh.
Cool. Yeah, I'll give it a watch then.
Yeah, and even Patrick R agrees with me. Larry's on. He was a pretty cool dude, man.
They're going over the movie gun myth stuff, like the stuff from Predator and what's the Bruce Willis movie?
Die Hard.
Die Hard, where he goes through the window on a fire hose. Mm-hmm. Shooting guns underwater in different movies and stuff.
It doesn't work.
It does.
It did fire. It did hit the.
It wouldn't fire, but it doesn't have the power that
killing power.
They were trying to shoot it through a windshield of a car, and the 9mm wouldn't do it. 357 wouldn't do it. But
what was it?
458 Casal went through the glass.
You gotta have a lot of gun to make it work underwater.
Yeah.
But the concussion is so bad underwater that it's not like something you want to.
It's got to feel like getting kicked in the chest.
Yeah, the guy that's on that show with him is like a former Green Beret or something like that.
Right. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, very funny guy. I thought the show. I watched the 2 seasons are on Netflix. I found it entertaining. I was watching it while I was editing and stuff like that.
No, it's not bad. I'm not knocking it that way, but I'd seen some of that other stuff already on Mythbusters and stuff. So.
Did you guys see that the Department of Defense has granted a $50 million contract to ADS for their grenade holders? I mean, holsters for their M17 pistols.
I just noticed in the chat. I don't know if I should even bring this up.
Oh, God.
I just noticed that shots got fired in the chat. Wow.
At who?
What was said? What was said?
Shots got fired. So the Tyven show says awesome, and he says awesome else notice. So I'm assuming he wanted to say anyone else. Anyone else notice that the firearms blog is so much better now? Has news worth? I don't know what NBN means. Formation since someone got fired. So.
Oh shit! Hank, what are you talking about? Who got?
I don't. I think we should get the Robertses.
Oh God, it would be a shit show.
I think we should get the Robertses to do
cage match.
Celebrity cage match.
We should put them in a house together for a week and film it and call it like House of the Roberts.
So for anyone who's watching or listening to this when we're on iTunes, by the way, guys, we're over 40,000 downloads on iTunes.
Oh, I gotta like this
thing. Of the audio stuff. But so the Robertses, Patrick Roberts, and the Tyven, who's also a Roberts. Those two dudes don't get along.
As far as we know.
I think they're related.
Distant cousins.
I'm pretty sure that they're definitely distant cousins. They don't like each other. They apparently can't be on the same show because I can't have the Tyven show on and Patrick R at the same time. And then they apparently snipe each other. They ban each other from. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Tyven just bans somebody for no reason.
I wish I could get them to come back on and have another conversation. I can't remember what episode number that was, but you guys will have to go look at that. It was a classic.
McCoys.
Yeah, Hatfields and the McCoys. There you go. So Patrick R says they're not related.
As far as he knows.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're related.
Whoa! Did you see it? Tavor X95 is going to be produced in India by another company. Hunj Lloyd Raksha Systems is to produce X95 in India.
Okay, the ones that are coming to America?
No, I think this is going to be. I'm guessing this is going to be for Indian military.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they're going to produce their own X95s, which is kind of cool. It's a little. It looks a tiny bit different.
Yeah.
It's a neat little gun.
Yeah. So Patrick R is committing 30 minutes. He says you'll have 30 minutes of my time for a Tyven show. 30 minutes. We could do that. We can have him come on for 30 minutes and just go at it.
I'm staying.
That would be.
I'm staying off the interweb when that happens.
That's going to be the most entertaining 30 minutes ever. I think the people should vote on this. The people.
We know what the vote's going to be.
On your mark.
Unanimous yes.
Yeah. We should do like some kind of charity or something like that. Yeah. We can make this happen. Richard Hughes wants to DNA test the Robertses to see if they're in any way related at all. So I'm pretty sure they're going to be. I'm pretty sure they're going to be related. Says, Patrick R says he feels like he's going to yell a lot. I think there'll be a lot of yelling, a lot of Glock slapping.
Slapping.
Yeah, a lot of that going on.
This is, by the way, Makarov slapping, so it's not Glock.
Yeah. But the Tyven show does not believe in Glocks because
plastic.
Tyven believes that the who is it? The Russians have like a secret microwave that melts Glocks, something like that.
What?
You had to say that, didn't you? That's not what he said.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, I can't remember what he said, so I'm making.
Leave it to Hank to misquote somebody.
No, he said. What did he say about Glocks?
It's about the electromagnetic pulse.
There's a
Like,
Richard Hughes gave us $2. He says Roberts versus Roberts.
Wait, so what the hell does an EMP have to do with a Glock? Somebody fill me in here.
Okay, go ahead, Walter. I'm locking it on you, Walter. Go ahead, explain it.
I don't have a scientific answer for you there, but supposedly the electromagnetic pulse affects the plastic and it'll break plastic down. That's what.
And a Glock will decay after an EMP in how long? 40 years? 60 years?
I don't know.
60 years. I think it'll be fine.
Yeah. Tyven will have to tell us his theory on that.
I need to hear about this.
Yeah, I think in that 30 minutes, we should have Tyven come back on to tell us his theory about the EMPs versus the Glocks. And we can have Patrick R explaining his side of that story. And see what happens. So for the card that anyone wants to see, check it out. Look, Glock 17 Gen 4 right there. This is all you need. You don't need all kinds of craziness on there. Just a regular old Glock.
I would argue that
that's
the
all you need.
MP20 in Flat Dark Earth is a far better gun.
And after all your plastic guns break, this good old Makarov.
Oh, so we know what side of this argument Walter's on. After all our plastic guns decay after
Walter still got
120 years. Yeah.
And the Chi-Coms show up, I'll be still rocking with the Makarov, so whatever,
I will put a Glock versus your Makarov versus that M&P any day.
Just to shoot?
Any day right there. Huh?
To do what? Is this challenge?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Absolutely. Anything.
Who's got a lot of 9x18 ammo? We can.
I thought you have a lot of that.
I don't have a lot of this. I got to get some more. I don't have a lot.
Oh. Okay. No, I thought you had a whole bunch of it.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I definitely don't have that much. John Gillian gave us $5. I'm not sure what that's for. Maybe that's for Roberts versus Roberts as well. So thank you to John Gillian.
Logo. RVR logo.
Yeah. What guns do you guys have? Like right now, the only thing I have in front of me, I have, of course, my M17S308 right here. Check that out. Badass. There you go. I love it.
That thing is Pam.
Pure awesomeness right here.
Here we go.
I'll take that over the
Single
other.
slot. Remington 514.
Those things are so much fun, though.
But
whoa! What is that?
I brought it to
It's threaded.
and put threads on the end.
What? I bet the thing is dead quiet.
Yeah. And this was my grandfather's gun, actually. This is the one that hung up on the wall at my grandfather's house.
That's awesome.
Oh, nice.
Just because.
Okay, very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, no. I did a video with it with those little cheap $15 cans on it.
Yeah. Jay Brennan says Makarov would last longer.
Thank you.
Richard Hughes says that's why you have to store Glocks in a microwave to shield them from the EMP.
Wait, you guys don't store your Glocks in a microwave? That's all mine stay in there all the time.
Speaking of that, I just read an article today about, they got all these cars that have the fancy key fobs that as soon as you walk up next to the car, it starts and all that stuff.
Yeah. So someone wants to know what optic is on there. This is the ACSS 308 from Primary Arms.
You mean fancy key fobs from brand new Mustangs?
Yeah, the little article was going on about the fact that they can be that info can be hacked and stolen and everything.
Oh,
what, from the key fob? Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Right.
Because the car is actively looking for its.
It's like a when you go, if you have a business that you go into where you have to scan a badge or something like that, it's probably the same technology. Yeah, and yeah, you can reverse engineer that.
Basically, if you store your key fob in a bag that prevents the same thing you use like for an EMP.
I need a Faraday cage suit, so nobody can track me. Just a whole suit of Faraday cage.
They were making fun, so you can wrap it up in tinfoil, but don't let your friends.
Then your car doesn't work.
Well,
people are reporting the Demo Ranch microwave a Glock 19. What happened when he microwaved it?
I'm guessing it melted and sparked.
I'm guessing nothing. I'm guessing if there's
open metal surfaces that aren't coated, then it's definitely going to spark. It'll arc to it, and then the plastic would heat up and melt. I mean, yeah, what I would think would happen.
Yeah. Firearm Rack says 30 minutes, no more for the Roberts versus Roberts. That's all we need. 30 minutes. Who do you guys want to take odds? Who's gonna melt down first? Who do you think will have a meltdown?
I think Tyven. I think Tyven can outlast.
Yes, I go with Babyface. I say always bet on Crazy.
Yeah,
I will bet on Tyven.
Crazy energy. I think Tyven will out.
I think Tyven will out crazy Patrick R.
Yes, no, I'm pretty sure you're right.
So I will put my money on the Tyven show.
Taking all bets now.
Okay. Patrick R says 30 minutes tonight. Oh,
no, I'm out.
Oh God, no!
Too
late.
Bye.
Yeah, it's not. He says Patrick R says he's gonna melt down first.
Yeah, exactly.
Why even have the battle then? So we might as well just declare the Tyven show the winner of that one. So okay, here's the Tyven show. He chimed in. I don't know if he's been saying anything this whole time. He says when plastic first came out, they couldn't be detected as they were testing them. They first put iron dust /ore into the plastic. EMP is almost the same effect as a microwave. It would heat up and then break.
I don't know if there's that much.
I don't think there's that much energy in an EMP.
Yeah, I mean,
first of all, I don't think that Glocks when they first came out were undetectable. That's not true.
It's a Glock. Wait, shit. What was it?
The frame minus the
Somebody fill me in. What was the Glock that takes your whole salary, a whole month's salary to buy? Somebody will know what I'm talking about. Crap. Glock 13?
I don't know. I know that's like a myth that was in that was in Die Hard.
There you go. Ceramic Glock. What kind of Glock was it though? Glock 7. Glock 7, that's it. That's a Glock 7. It's a ceramic Glock, can't be detected, and it's your whole month's salary. Yeah.
Greg 98K says if that was the case, that EMP would kill us all. We have iron in our blood.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Firearm Rock says Glock 7. It was a myth.
No, man, that's real. I still hold out. It's like Sasquatch. I hold out hope that it's somewhere out there.
You are hoping that Glock 7 exists?
Glock 7's still somewhere out there. We just haven't found it yet.
Yeah, it's right out there with the Glock carbine, okay?
Exactly.
When you find that Glock carbine, you're going to find the Glock carbine first of all. my opinion.
You know, have you ever heard that people say that De Beers has like a giant warehouse where they keep all the diamonds so they can slowly release them? The Glock warehouse is right next to it, where they have the Glock 7 and the Glock carbine. Just wait. One day it'll release.
By the way, Jafari H says, "Die harder, bitches," which is true. Which is true. It was Die Harder, right? The airport one.
Was that the one?
I think so. I think it was the airport one. Yeah. Someone will correct us. You know what? Okay, because I'm gonna go back to some crazy news, but here's what I was thinking. I'm gonna float this idea out to you guys here on the Free for All Monday. I was thinking we should choose a day during the week. Okay, and do a movie episode once a week where we pick a movie that's a gun movie and we can talk about other things like news and stuff like that, but we could pick apart that movie and it's gun stuff. Like, is it realistic? And were there cool guns in there? But we have to let the folks know ahead of time so everyone can make sure that they've seen the movie, because babyface people like Walter doesn't look at movies.
Listen, you're talking to me, who's Austin, not a movie watcher. Unless it's John Wick. I think John Wick 2 was the last movie I saw. That was like 6 months ago.
Oh man. Okay.
Only because it's John Wick.
Yeah. So you guys asses can't be on that episode. What about you?
Gotta tell me.
Well, if we tell you the movie, will you look at it?
I'll totally go watch it.
Okay. As long as it's not an hour and a half of silly. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think we can pick movies. We could pick out gun movies. Or movies with guns in it, and a lot of guns in it, and we could talk about it. Like, is it real? Is it,
Is it really silly? Yeah.
Yeah. So people, let me know what you guys think about that idea, and talking about like, we'll choose a day and we'll go after a gun movie. We'll see how it works, and we'll figure like gun movie. I don't know, gun movie Wednesdays or something like that.
Gun movie.
I'm trying to think of something clever to put here.
Yeah, something like that. Okay.
So Patrick, you're like racking the slide constantly. You got Patrick Gar disease.
I gotta stop. Ooh. We're not even ready for the free for all between the two R's, and I'm already prepping for it.
I could just see Patrick, Babyface. I could see Babyface when that goes down. Babyface would be somewhere in the background, just not knowing what to do. I could see him in Buckshot or Neckbone or whatever. Yeah,
drink a couple beers and just let it out.
Neckbone's gonna be like, "What the hell happened to this guy?" Okay, so listen. So here's a news thing I want to talk about, because I wanted to talk about this last week. Here, I'm gonna throw this up because I have a feeling that you two guys have not seen this news. So go ahead. I'm gonna throw this in the chat. Go look. Wait, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. Hold on. Let me. I gotta copy this properly and then paste it over here, so that this is an interesting piece of news that I found that you guys will just have to see. So open that up.
Federalist.
Actually, let me share this with the folks as well.
I saw that.
So here we go. I'm going to read this news for you guys now. Here's the headline. And yeah, this is in the Federalist. And the headline says, "Former gun control candidate charged with shooting her campaign treasurer."
Oh.
So Kelly Collins, a former congressional candidate in Georgia's 10th district, was charged with the murder of her former campaign treasurer, Curtis Kane. The allegations of murder follow Collins' advocacy for responsible gun control laws during her campaign. WSB TV reports that she argued for stricter legislation to protect the community. Police found Kane's body in Collins' apartment with a gunshot wound. Kane did not come into work last Tuesday, prompting deputies to check in on him. Police estimated that he was dead for roughly a week. Collins turned herself into police on Saturday, shortly after the body was found. The two were reportedly living together and may have been married.
Okay, Hank, were you talking about crazy?
Yeah. Yeah.
He looks like that mugshot looks like crazy and like says Antifa.
She does. No, she told me she looks. Yeah. I'm with you.
Yeah. So Collins ran as a Democrat against Republican incumbent Rep. Jody Heiss. In an interview, Collins said the GOP is targeting all women, minorities, members of the LGBT community, and disabled people as lesser sections of society, and you can see it in the bills they've passed. and are attempting to pass, so on.
And all she targeted was her lover.
Yeah. So there you go.
Curtis Kane. Let's see.
So I guess she didn't practice what she preaches.
Well, that doesn't apply to the socialists.
Yeah. So and then Cyrus 308 wants us to talk about the guy in Florida who shot the dude who pushed him down.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about that yet. Yeah, so he got charged finally. Finally, yeah. I say finally. I still think he's going to.
He'll beat it in court.
I think he's going to beat it in court. Yeah.
Okay. And why do you think that?
From my point of view, I don't think it was a good shoot. I don't think if I were in his position, I would have shot the guy. But I'm not a 60-year-old disabled man, so I don't know that I would have feared for my life at the time. But that different people. But if you watch the video, guy aggressively pushes him to the ground with malicious intent, and continues to be threatening until the gun is drawn and aimed. I mean, you can see he's continuing to be a threat until the gun's pointed at him, and that's when he has the split second of, oh, maybe I should do this, and then the other guy fires.
Okay.
So I personally, I think a lawyer can argue, if he was handicapped, he's 60 years old, a 29-year-old man aggressively attacks you, you could argue that you fear for your life. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I think that this is one of those tough, like I know when I looked at the video, it didn't look like the guy, obviously pushing him down is attacking him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then whatever situation that guy's in is if he feels threatened, then he has to do something about it. If he's an older guy, maybe his reactions are slower. And then, like you said, it looks almost like the guy turned away from him to like maybe get away or whatever. And it was too late for him to get away from it. It's an interesting, weird type of situation. I don't, people always want to use these kind of things to take away stand your ground in Florida. I think stand your ground is highly, highly important in Florida. It keeps lots of innocent people out of jail, including people of color. Okay, people don't realize that it keeps a lot of minorities out of jail. People think that it's just something that allows people to, I don't know, exterminate minorities or whatever nonsense goes out there. I think what keeps happening, every now and then we get these little perfect storms. If people knew how to treat each other better.
This is one of those perfect storms where it's perfectly newsworthy.
Yeah. Now I guess the police decided not to do anything about it when they looked at it. And then they passed it on to the attorney general, and the attorney general decided to prosecute, which, by the way, I want to bring up is the whole thing with these laws that these guys put into effect that are going into effect in October, right? About modifying guns. And that a lot of the Republicans who put this through said, oh, well, the attorney general won't prosecute any of that. I don't think so. I think we don't know what they're going to do. At the end of the day, this one's going to have to get settled in court because if the guy felt challenged, if he felt, which he was obviously attacked, if he felt challenged, if he felt like his life was in danger, and he reacted, maybe his reaction's slower than our reaction. There's a whole bunch of things that go on here. This is why it ultimately winds up in court. So,
yeah. Yep, but I do think that he's going to eventually the charges will be either if they'll take him to court and he'll win, or the charges will be dropped because it's just there's no.
It's tough to tell from a video, man, because the video could look like, hey, maybe the guy was walking away and wasn't going to do anything worse to him, but also the guy might not have felt like that guy was going to walk away.
There's other thing is there's no audio to that video, so maybe at the same time he was yelling, "I'll fucking kill you" or something, and. Yeah, that's a cause to be alarmed. I don't think all the facts are there. I think there are some things that might be missing. I do still think it was, from my perspective, I'd say it was a bad shoot. I don't think his life was in danger, but I also don't think that guy, should have gotten up in his face and shoved it.
I think this is going to be one of those tough things that other people are going to have to figure out, and this is what you face every time you get into these situations, and you have to remember that.
And then the other thing going back is don't park at a handicapped spot unless you're handicapped. Sorry, don't do it. I know there's no reason to shoot somebody over it, but also don't be an asshole. Don't park at a handicapped spot unless you have a hang tag.
What are you trying to say?
Mr. Parks in a handicap. No, you tried to park in a Purple Heart spot one time, and I was like, bro, you can't park there. And you're like, what? I was like, Purple Heart.
I didn't see that. When I saw that.
Yeah, to be fair, you didn't see it, but I was like, you got to back out. We cannot park here.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about, like, when I was at Big Daddy Guns, I park in the handicap thing all the time. But it wasn't in effect. It wasn't in effect. It's not. It wasn't a public building, so it's not in effect.
No, it's true. But
yeah, but so the thing is that I think that this is like a weird situation, and if you're gonna use your weapon against someone, you're gonna wind up in a weird situation no matter what.
Yes. Yep.
Right. It's so now. Other people are going to start looking at you and trying to say, oh, I wouldn't have done it. I would have done it and whatever. Ultimately, what we think isn't really going to do that much. It's all going to come down to what the police, the attorney general, all kinds of stuff is going to happen here. So this is just going to be one of those situations in Florida. I don't like it because I think that these are the kinds of things that people are looking for out there to remove the protection of stand your ground. And I don't think that should be done.
All right, I'm going to say what nobody said, and I'll tell you why. If it would have been two white guys, this thing would never be in the news. Sorry.
Pretty sure. Yeah,
yeah, absolutely. That's always another factor of it.
I mean,
yeah, it's the perfect storm for newsworthiness.
Yeah.
Or like you talk about two black guys shooting each other, nobody would have cared about that either.
No news.
Look at how many murders were there in Chicago.
That's nothing new. I mean,
the weekend before last, there were like 12 or 15 people killed in Chicago and 79 people injured from shootings. Nobody gives a shit about that.
I just saw some video from Detroit or someplace up there, and these dudes are running around, and they're black guys. They're running around this gas station with like AKs shooting up in the air and running around with guns. It's like, what country do I live in?
that's like Middle East stuff right there.
Wait, who's running around with the AKs? I'm sorry, I was reading the chat.
There's this video at a gas station, and these dudes are running around
in Detroit,
walking around, shooting up in the air at a gas station.
Oh yeah,
there's more than one of them walking around with guns. It's like, where in the hell do we live?
Well, if you live in Detroit, clearly in a third world country.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Is that term called hole?
Perhaps.
I don't want to get anybody offended, but hole.
Yeah. So in the same vein with whatever time we have left, right? Because we're not going to solve the world's ills
right now.
here. No. So did you guys see the thing about this training camp in New Mexico?
That stuff's been going on. That stuff's been going on for a long time, my friend.
They were prepping the kids to do school shootings.
There's numerous documented places where these Muslim groups have these little camps.
Yeah. Now CNN doesn't believe that they were training these kids to do school shootings, but the government does.
Yes.
One of those kids was dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the grandfather was just like, "Oh, it was my grandkid. We buried him out back. Nobody said anything."
Starving them. They weren't being fed properly.
Yep.
Is that normal, CNN?
Jesus. I don't even know how you could begin to defend any of this.
Pull all the burqas out and pull all that junk out. I thought you were like for the children. You know,
yeah.
It's like, no, I guess not. You
know, the big thing there for me was Salsora. There was a woman that organized the Women's March who's Muslim, who praised the grandfather of. So the guy that owned the building and was doing whatever to these kids, his father, she praised him as being one of her great mentors. So it kind of goes to show where their mentors come from. Her particular mentor comes from.
Right.
Bad stock.
Yeah, I think we've just scratched the surface of that story, and we're going to find out a whole bunch of stuff going on there.
Once again, there's a lot of the same kind of monkey business going on in other places around the country, but we tippy-toe around it, though. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm not for tippy-toe.
Happens bad. It's like, oh my God, why didn't we do something? Well, because you're tippy-toe around all.
Yeah, absolutely. American Gun Chick is in the chat. She says she's late, but she wanted to mention that she's talking about the situation in that was in Clearwater.
Yep.
The gas station. So there you go.
Yeah, that was local.
Yep. Down the
do
road.
you know that? Do you know that area, Walter?
No, I do not. I mean,
it's a rough part of town, isn't it?
Was it? I'm not from. I know it was in Clearwater, but I haven't followed that close for the actual address kind of thing. It's not like something I would go check out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, there's some neighborhoods that aren't too. I mean, was it down in Greenwood? That's one area that's not.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna see where it was at.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not from. I mean, it can happen any place. To be quite frank with you, it don't have to be in a bad neighborhood to have a bad encounter.
And here's another thing about that story, which people are gonna get up in arms about when it happens. The burden of proof is on the state to show that he was not in fear for his life. That it's not on him to prove that he was in fear for his life. The burden of proof is on the state for charging him. And to prove intent like that or non-intent is a tough case. That is a really tough case.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, one person's scared to death is another person's fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. So it's really hard to prove something like that.
Yeah.
That's another reason why I think this one's going to fall through. It's
Sunset and Douglas. Yeah, I know where it's at. Yeah.
Tough part of town.
Yeah, that's that Greenwood way down that way. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the Casey Anthony trial. That woman clearly killed her daughter, but the proof wasn't there, so they let her go. That's how our legal system works.
Well, OJ.
Oh, exactly. Clearly.
OJ.
But proof wasn't there, so you got to let him go. If the glove doesn't fit.
Yeah, right.
You must have quit. You must have quit. American Gun Chick says, we've got lots of stuff coming up in the chat. Someone's asking about the flag hanging over there on your wall, Walter. I don't know. I don't know if that violates flag code in any way. I don't know.
Don't get all worked up. That's actually one piece of fabric. And I guess I acquired it someplace years ago. It's been folded up for a long time. So you'd cut that apart and have separate ones. So that's the way I got it. So don't.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I think someone's is asking if that's hanging in a window. I don't know if that's a violation of the flag code to hang a flag in a window. I don't know. Yeah, someone has to look that up. American Gun Chick is saying YouTube is great. They so her videos are on YouTube, which I think I did see that. And they don't censor her videos, and they show up to Pro 2A rallies with her. So, yeah. So there you go. Yeah. Yeah,
Walter. If it's displayed in a window, Walter actually has the larger flag in the correct position. The smaller flag's backwards, though.
Okay. That's not like intentful or anything,
but it's not in a window, so who cares?
It's all one piece. So, if I was to cut it apart, and all that, it came about in a hurry because it's like there was too much light in the room. So,
so it is in a window. Oh, never mind. Walter, Walter's bad.
Yeah.
Don't talk about the light in the room, Walter. Don't talk.
Yeah.
Okay, this here. There we go.
Clear that situation up, Walter. We have it on tape.
That's all right.
Omarosa's coming in for you.
Just make sure she does her hair before she gets here, okay?
Yeah.
Bless her heart.
Maybe we can move Omarosa off Trump onto you, Walter. What do you say?
What is off of Trump onto me? What is meant by that?
Yeah, whatever you think it means. Whatever you think it means.
I don't need crazy chick in my life. No.
Yeah. So okay, anything? You know what? Let's wrap it up. We're over 3:00. Let's wrap it up here. Let's keep it. Let's try to. Is it 3? No, 9. I don't know why I said 3. I don't know.
Time changed.
I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know what I'm looking at here. Okay, so, all right. What's going on with you guys for the rest of the week? What do you guys want to? Shout out?
I don't think I have anything big. It's just lots and lots of work. That's it for me.
Yeah.
EDU's got me busy this week.
Yeah, you have to plug the Big Daddy Unlimited. There you go. 99 cents.
Sign up. 99 cents. Hank's got a link somewhere. Business is going well. We're saving people some money. Go sign up.
How much guns? Well, not how much guns. How much have you guys sold? Can you say?
I would have to ask before I said that out loud,
Okay.
but
lots of guns. Lots of guns getting sold.
We have saved people lots of money.
Lots of money. I think there should be a counter of how much saved.
We actually, that's on my list of things to add to. Yeah. So part of one of my tasks, probably not this week, maybe next week, is adding it to your checkout. So it will tell you like, this is how much you saved off this gun from a retail site. Yeah. I gotta write that in at some point.
Yeah. Richard Hughes wants to know about the legend story. We talked about the legend of the one black friend. We already talked about that.
Hey man, I got 2.
Yeah, you claim you have 2, but we go.
Hey, I got you and Rashad. We're good.
Oh, there you go. Oh, technically, you got off on a technicality. You bastard.
Technicality. I sold him my car. I consider him a friend.
A business associate.
We're taking advantage of that poor man.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Taking advantage of the black people. I'm gonna call Al Sharpton on you.
I gave him a killer deal on a Mustang. He should be happy.
No, it's an upgrade. It's definitely an upgrade. I'm not trying to diss his car, but I only had to like call AAA 2 times, I think, to get him on like he locked his key or something in the car.
Did he really?
Yeah. American Gun Chick says Big Daddy Unlimited saved her money on her 2.0 Smith & Wesson. There you go.
Oh, hold on. Oh, wait, there it is. There it is.
So, and there you go, Babyface. Got the plug-in, of course. And when you when you go to Big Daddy Unlimited, you also support the Hank Strange situation.
That's right.
You know, so there you go. Walter, what are you up to, my friend? What do you have going on this week?
In the chat, they were talking about where the shooting took place, and now it all kind of makes sense. It's right across from a gun shop, or close to one. Yeah,
it is. Oh, okay. So the people are targeting the gun shop. Like, why does that gun shop have anything to do?
What now? Why is what?
Are people targeting the gun shop? Does the gun shop have anything to do?
I don't think so, but it's been there forever. I mean, the place.
Yeah.
And now the whole location's coming into picture here. I'm slow sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, I wouldn't want to be in that position. But yeah, Cole's. It's Cole's gun shop. Yeah. Okay. But anyways, yeah, we're just doing our thing in the shop. You were gonna ask me what we're doing here. You know, making stuff, making stocks, making parts. Trying to stay can't stay cool anymore. It's too hot. So.
Tell me about it.
But anyways, yeah, just doing the daily thing. Be posting on Facebook and Instagram, stuff like that. So stay tuned.
Absolutely, we need to get air conditioning up in your shop.
I need to get a new shop, but yeah, we gotta work through a couple of other things first before that's gonna happen. So
okay. But you want to move the shop up to Gainesville?
I have a paid for.
Huh?
I have a paid-for house here. I don't know if I want. But anyways, no. So I don't think my significant other would go for that either. So
listen, as long as the new shop has a Hank wing in it,
you're good.
And in the Hank wing, there's like a couple of CNC machines.
Yes.
At my disposal. It's all good. I'm good.
For the dream builds.
Yeah. Then you don't have to come up here. I'll come down there to you.
After you crash it a couple times, and you spend about $10,000 fixing it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Anyways,
yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and Mystery Family. Yes, I know it's hot in Las Vegas. I have a family member that lives out there. So, by the way. Anyways, yeah. So just stay tuned. We're working on some new stuff and doing what we do. So.
Absolutely. Looking forward to the new stuff there from Walter. What is this? What do I see here? Jafari says, BDU ruined me. I can't stand paying retail now.
Right? It's awesome.
Yeah. I want to know. I want to know when the people have been saved over $1 million. So
when the people have been saved, so that would be okay. We can let you know.
Yeah. When the people have saved $1 million on BDU, that'll be the first count.
I can do that math and figure it out. We're not that close. We're not that close.
Okay.
But I'll let you know when it happens.
Okay. Very cool. I've got some videos at some point, Walter, when we get them edited. So you get some videos over the weekend.
We did shoot some. We did some cool stuff. Yeah, and definitely. But
yeah, and Walter, I think Walter's probably going to be putting out some stuff because I know Walter got some videos. So if you want to see like previews of everything, Walter will have that.
I got to do some more. Yeah, I got to. I threw that one up real quick of you shooting the FG42, and then of the one shooting the MP5, and a lot of people checking out that MP5 video. So
yeah,
I guess
absolutely.
That's a major bucket list going on a lot of people's lists. So.
Yeah, I forgot that Babyface didn't shoot that thing. So yeah. So I'm gonna try to get that stuff edited, but I also have like a ton of videos
If
that I'm
you
trying to
guys
edit.
want to see a quick snippet of it being fired, I have a video on my YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Look for Babyface P on YouTube, and I'm not the black guy, I'm the other one.
Is it it's Baby Dash Face P, right?
Shit if I know. Look for Babyface P. I don't remember.
Walter is Safety Harbor Firearms.
Yes. And now we're on YouTube and Gunstreamer on both on YouTube and Gunstreamer. It's Safety Harbor Firearms, and then there's also Mower Death on both those also.
Mower Death is over there too. Very nice. Yeah. Baby Dash Face P. You need to go to Gunstreamer and YouTube and sign up. Damn it.
Get on the huge, man. Get on the huge. Yeah.
Yeah. Sign up so that here's the thing, Babyface. If YouTube kills your channel, you're gonna have to upload all that stuff somewhere else. But if you sign up for either one,
all like 10 videos of mine.
Yeah, but guess what? If you sign up at either Gunstreamer or YouTube, I've had Gunstreamer and YouTube both on, and then I had them actually last week. Gunstreamer was on. We'll have YouTube on again. But when you sign up, you can tell them to pull your whole channel over.
Do it for you.
Hey, your High Point 10 mil carbine is featured video right now on YouTube.
Oh, awesome! Very nice, very nice.
The Strange pops right up when you get on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
What can I say? The Strange is huge, very huge.
The Strange is huge.
Really huge.
Huge. You are huge.
I've been telling them to like get the big baby Trump. Somebody has to get the big baby Trump, okay? Get the big baby Trump, and we'll do that. So, okay, we're going way over. Way over.
All right.
Way over now. Okay, we're going to let these guys get out of here. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for the support, especially the folks that support us on Patreon. We really appreciate that. We've got links in the description of this video for a whole bunch of stuff going on, including Lola has like a thing called Lola's Deals. If you guys click on that, Lola's finding a whole bunch of deals. If you click on there, you go through it, you'll find stuff. Walter, what was that you're showing just now?
Another new I forgot, but I'll save it for tomorrow. Boom.
There you go. Tease. Walter will be on tomorrow. Who's coming on tomorrow, Lola? Do we have a special guest? Lola was telling sometime this week we have what is the name of that? I forgot the name of that. Man. What was the name of that? We met her when we went to the rally in Tally. I can't remember the name, and Lola's not out there. Okay. It's one of your favorite guests, Walter. I forgot her name now. Tomorrow, who is it? Lucretia Hughes. Coming on tomorrow, Walter.
Man, a lot of energy there.
Yeah. Yes, Lucretia. I'm sorry, it just went. I'm not good for names, in case you guys don't know.
Yeah.
So there you go. But Lucretia is a favorite guest. It's going to be hot like fire.
On fire,
tomorrow,
baby.
Hot like fire. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. We're out of here. Peace.